Hello. I'm going to be commentating something. So, I'm a new commentator. For the ones who normally watch here, I am a new commentator on this racing league, SBS, which are very, very nice. They gave me a position as a commentator for them, and I'm very happy that I got this role because I've been wanting to get one for a bit now. So, you know, very nice, and they've let me in. I'm going to be commentating this race. So we're going to be waiting a couple minutes before the invites start coming in. So, who's ready? I feel like I'm not 100% ready for this. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, I really want to get this. I really want to do this. You know, all that. Now, the only problem is I have no idea who the second commentator is. So, I'm not... is there even a second commentator, or am I just acting dumb here? Because at this point, I wouldn't even know. Right. So, at the moment... yes. Okay, we're getting a message from a mammal. Oh god. Can't even. Hello. Okay, I've got the other commentator with me. What's PSN? What's Japan? No. Also, so PSN. Don't change. Just going to friends. Let's add this guy. So green. So it should come in soon. Yeah, found it. Center requested. Right. Pick up. Right. Fracture the leg. Cute, my leg is perfectly fine. Restart, yes. Start this. Right. Oh. True. Okay, goodness. Right. Hello? Alright, got it. Alright, give me a minute. I'll turn up my headset. It's a bit low. Right, I think I'm obviously new to this stuff. You as well? I mean, I've done commentating before, but like, I'm new to this like SBS league stuff. So like, when should we get invited to the lobby and all that? Right. So. Can't really hear you much, just saying. Right. Right. So. Alright. Don't mind. Okay. Okay. Right. Got my response. Here's one. What do you mean? Okay. I'm just getting an invite now, so they should be at least. So where's my tab? Right. Oof. I need to do stuff. Race. I'm gonna do it. Okay, testing volume, perfect. Alright, let's do that. That's perfect. How? Don't get it. Right. Just once again. Join. Okay, we're in. I was scared for a minute then. Oh. Right, so spectate. Okay. This is gonna be. Yeah, do you want me to invite you? Nice. Let's see, he's leading the championship. So this is race 6, Mexico. SBS. Okay. Alright, so we've got a short quali first. Drivers' Championship. Alright. so who have we got? So we've got a couple of reserve drivers. So we've got the championship leader in Williams. He's there, right? Cool. Right. So look at the sayings, obviously, because that's the big thing. I know has set out already. Yep, dynamic, obviously, as usual. Okay, rules and flags are strict, are regular. Got reduced damage. Good sayings. So. Everyone in, ready to go. Well, not everyone, but nearly everyone. We're just missing on a couple of people now. That's fine. I think we've got one of the Alpines can't race today, apparently. Right, so we got a short quality. Then we have a sprint race. Then we have 50% Grand Prix. It's going to be a great race. I can just tell. I can smell it. I mean, smelling it would be a bit weird, but you know, so be it. So at the moment, the Drivers' Championship is only separated by 1 point heading into this Grand Prix. So, let's have a look. So, XD Paco is in. Yep, he's right there. And the Mercedes Ahi 2003 is also in as well. So, both of the championship contenders here. And also, Leighton. I'm not sure if he's being replaced by a reserve, I'm not 100% sure, but he's also in the start one as well. You've got SBA's Bobby, obviously. Creator, he's in 4th. We'd like to spread the gap between Imposter and Man 1, who's 1 point behind him in the championship. So we'd love to kind of run through his life. So have we got most people in now? That's track select. Anyway, right. Got Mercedes. We're missing out on one McLaren driver. You've got Aston Martin and Red Bull. Both Alpine drivers not in yet. Ferraris, yeah, AlphaTauri, yeah, Alfa Romeo in as well. Haas and Williams. Okay, so we've only got 3 people missing. And then when there's 3 people in, we'll be able to go. Unless we'll have to get reserves. If we have to get reserves, then that's fine. Right, race should be starting in a couple minutes now, so we need to get the reserve drivers in. If these people don't pick up for the Grand Prix, then you're gonna have to get the reserve drivers in ASAP. So. Yeah, you're gonna have to get the thingies. Let's see. Right, sent that in. We're good to go. Right, everything's looking good. Ready to begin soon, at least. Hopefully. So is everyone in now? The Alpine is still not in. Okay, so the Alpines are probably going to have to pull in reserve drivers. I think both of them can't race. Be very good, is it now? Right. Yeah, reserves are probably going to be needed. Right. I need to turn. Oh, I need to put the thing on silent. Is this thing on silent now? Yes, okay. Cool. Right. Race should begin soon. Never mind. Why does my thing keep... Yeah, hello? What's going on? Is that no? Sorry. I'm just trying to get my... Oh, fudge it. I'm turning the thing off. Right, there we go. This is going to be a good race, I can tell. Looks like both Alpine drive... Oh, never mind. One's in. I think that's just reserve, maybe? I think both Alpines had to get reserve drivers in, so... So... We've now got one more person to get in, and then we'll be able to start. Why did he just leave? That's not ideal. Where's he going? So, what happened? Did your internet cut out? Did your internet cut out or something? Oh. Oh. Yeah. I think it's just that Alpine and then we're all ready to start now. Yeah, but many people certainly think it's time to go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, it looks like a thing. Just waiting for the last couple of people already up now. Alright, this is gonna be nice. Oh, there we go. I think we got the reserve in now. Yeah, we did. Just in time. Right. Just by like 5 seconds. 5 seconds later and he wouldn't have made it to the race. Oh, right. Short quali. It's gonna be nice. So it could be anyone's game at this point because it is obviously on equal cars and many people could have a chance here. I think it's really mostly dependent on luck if you can get the car around the track without throwing it off the track. Oh, it's raining. Oh, this is gonna be nice. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, I think the gap at the top of the Drivers' Championship is only 1 point. So, and here we are, Jamboy 280 is the first one to go out, and he's gonna go out for his outlap straight away. So, I think he's the only one out at the moment. He's just gone out. He's just gone out straight away, so it doesn't look like he's going to be waiting for much longer. Is there someone else out? Oh wait, okay, you've got a couple going out. So you've got that's an Alpha Tauri, Aston Martin, Mercedes. Both Mercedes cars are out. I think that's a Red Bull in the background as well. Oh yeah. That's an Alfa Romeo. Yeah, to be honest, what? I can't even pronounce his name. Alright, let's have a look at the championship leader is coming out the pits now. That's a good point. It depends really in the race if he can just keep it. He needs to defend off his championship leader in the second place. Oh, what's happened here? I think that's a Williams. That's he's done a spin here in the first sector. Alright, here we go. We're watching Jamboy on his flying lap now. I'm gonna put on telemetry. Gonna put on lap data as well, just so why not? Right, here we are. So he's on his flying lap. He's got an Aston Martin ahead of him. He is on the intermediate tyres. His first sector is a 31.3. So, to be honest, I wouldn't know how fast it is. There's a yellow flag in the third sector. Someone's supposed to have had a spin. Oh, Jamboy nearly lost the back end there. The Aston Martin's going to hold him up here. That's not going to be very good. Oh, did he just cut the corner? The Aston Martin's finally got out of the way. I didn't fully see that, but I think he went off the track. Yeah. Okay, here we are. Across the line. Jamboy 280. First lap to beat is a 1:27.068. His teammate is in the third sector at the moment. Could he improve? Could he get ahead of his teammate? And there's a yellow flag in the second sector again. Second car to come through now is his teammate. His time's a 1:25.9. And there we go, fastest lap. And that's P1 for the AlphaTauri. Behind is, let's have a look. Is there anyone? Most people coming out. Oh, there's a Red Bull coming through now in the second sector. He's going a bit slow though. Must have messed up his lap. Oh, that's Imposter Among Us. Oh gosh. Oh, was that Sir Rob 2E? There was. Yeah, there's a big yellow flag in the second sector. I'm not sure why that's. I think it's just some slow cars getting ready for their laps. And here we go. I'm watching the Williams now. Oh, nearly lost the back end, and he's going into the pits anyway. He had a lap invalidated actually. He must have cut the corner. I'm watching the Alfa Romeo. The Alfa Romeos don't look fully strong at the moment. They've set 128s, and the leaders have set 125s. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, yellow flag. Oh, that's a Mercedes. Who's that? Oh, that's an Imposter Among One. He's got an invalidated lap as well. Loads of people are getting invalidated laps. Huh? Yellow flag, sector 2. There's loads of yellow flags. I'm guessing it's just for slow vehicles, but. We're gonna. Oh, okay. I'm watching the McLaren come across the line now. Slapstream across the line. He's going to finish third. Not a bad lap at all. And Boulder Ball's in the pits. The other McLaren, he's going to finish his lap. Oh, not the best. I think he must have. I think that's an AlphaTauri. He's off the track. I think that. Oh, yep, off again. Definitely a yellow flag in the third. I'm watching the other McLaren now. There we go. In the third sector, in the first sector even. Behind him, he's got himself a nice little Williams, just stopped on the track. First sector though, 31.3, I think that was, or 31.5, I'm pretty sure. Not a bad first sector. Oh yeah. That would be very good if he did that. Oh, yellow flag again. That's another Red Bull. The rain's really catching out these drivers as the McLaren of Razzie Aussie. Oh, yep, there's the Red Bull. He's got his rear into the barrier. But the McLaren, he's on the main straight now. Across that time. He isn't going to get pole. He's going to finish 9th. Oh, what's happened here? The Red Bull spun. It doesn't have a front wing. What the heck just happened? It must have got a lap invalidated and must have had a crash at the same time. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, there's a McLaren. There's a McLaren in the second sector. I think that's slapped stream. Oh, he's gonna have to try avoid the Alpine there. Luckily, he goes through them. Yeah, this rain isn't doing very well to the drivers. Oh, there we go. Alpine stuck on the track now. I think he's just run out of fuel. I'm not very sure. Oh. Ahi 2003 gone wide in the... I'm watching the Mercedes now. Ahi 2000. First sector wasn't too good. It was 32. And wow, look at that. Williams on pole position. And it wasn't Paco this time. That's provisional pole. He looks very strong. Very good. I'm watching the Mercedes now, going through the third sector. Doesn't look awfully strong. He wants to get his car into the top 10. DRS enabled, so the rain has stopped, and immediately the Mercedes is going into the pit lane. Is he switching onto slick tyres? I think it's dry time. I think it's dry time. I say everyone out on the yeah, oh, there's an that everyone's gonna be bursting into the pits as soon as possible. And oh, what's happened here? The pole positionist is out of the qualifying. I'm not sure. He must have had a crash in the third sector. Look at this. What's happened? I think I'm watching Sir Robbie at the moment. What happened? Oh, he's just parked on the track. What's happened? I must have had a spin. Or some... Oh, I know what's happened. He spun to the left, hit the barrier, wiped off his tyre. That could have been pole position. Watching the Ferrari now. No improvement there. Why is everyone leaving? I think should we I've been invited twice to a new lobby. Should I join? I think we should we join the other lobby? Right, got it. It's a restart. I'm out. Okay, so it's a restart. Someone in my chat said it was a restart, so don't worry. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, everyone's coming in now. Yeah. I don't know why they restarted, I'll be honest. Do you want me to invite you? Okay, go. I think he's just telling everyone on the Discord server that it's going to be a restart. Now, it was all fine. Very weird. Yeah, I don't know why either, mate. Why they restarted. Could it have been of the Williams crashing? But at the same time, I don't think they would have. I wouldn't have thought they. I had Pete. You had. Oh yeah. Really? I need to see this. Oh really? They restarted because Bobby's game crashed. So, 2 people in my chat are saying that. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. You need to make it fair in this sport. Or this game. To be honest, I in this situation. So, yeah, loads. I can see it now. Restart, yeah. Everyone's talking about it on thingy. Discord. Now, I would like to bring up something. Because they've restarted it, do you think it should be a one-shot quali? Right. They're doing one shot. Oh, okay. I think everyone's nearly back in now. I think we're just waiting for the Alpines. Again. Yeah, it's alright. I've got your way. Oh, okay. You in? Alright, okay. Let me try and invite you again. Okay. I'm gonna have a look back at Discord. I wouldn't imagine it's very fancy or very nice right now. I wouldn't imagine. Oh god. You need to restart for it. Okay, so they're just talking about stuff. Trying to fix it. Yeah, many people are talking about it. I'm quite concerned. Like, I still think it should be one shot. We're gonna have to see. Ah. Ooh. Okay. Oh. You good? Alright. I think we're just waiting for one Alpine driver and we're just gonna start, I think. It's another Alpine driver. I mean, is that much of a surprise? You should be able to make it back in, so I'll invite you just now so you can join. I'm invited you now. Alright. Still waiting for that one Alpine. Oh! Invite again? We've got both Alpines in. Alright. Alright, cool. Oh. I think it's about to start now. Okay, start. Short quality again. Hopefully this time it doesn't get restarted. Yeah, short quality. Just for the aesthetic, I would say stick to short quality. I think they really determined, because if you were here rocking up waiting for short quality, waiting for it to just not happen, then I would be pretty disappointed, I'll be honest. So I would understand why they kept it. to this. Raining once again. Alright. Is Jamboy gonna do what he did last time? Jump right out straight away? Who's gonna be the first one out? And Jamboy's gonna be the first one out once again. Oh, both Haas drivers are out, so... And I think a McLaren's out as well. And I think that's an Aston Martin out as well. And I think one of the Williams is coming out too. Yep. Me? Yeah, invite friends. I'm just watching who's coming out of the pit and who's not. Alright. Haas drivers now, so we're going to watch from Jamboy. First driver to come out. Now, the drivers already know this from when we restarted earlier, where it's going to turn dry and when to turn and switch the tyres onto slicks. And there's already a yellow flag. That's one of the Mercedes. Oh, that's imposter among one. Alright. What is that guy doing? I'm still very confused on what he's doing. Anyways, let's move back up to the front. So both of the Haas drivers are going to start their quali laps now. There's literally a yellow flag in every sector of the track. Oh, the Williams is out again. Oh no, the Williams is out again. Did he? Oh, everyone's leaving. Well, imposter among one's left. If more people leave, then I would know it's a restart. So far, it doesn't look like a restart, but it could be. I'm not fully sure. And there's one of the Aston Martins. Oh god. Alright, let's keep watching these Haas drivers because they're on flying laps, the others aren't. And okay, so lap data, telemetry, bang. Right, let's go. So, at the moment, Jamboy is in the second sector. What time is he going to set in the second sector? A 1 minute 3.854. That's a decent decent second sector time. And now around these corners, try not to lose the back end. And I think, you know what happened? Oh, he's crashed. You know, the Williams. I saw his tyre on the side of the wall. Jamboy set a 1:26.792. His teammate beat him by like almost 2 tenths. Not bad by the Haas team at the moment. And the McLaren is nearly 2 seconds. Actually, is 2 seconds behind both of them. It's disappointing for Williams as well because they've got one of their drivers out of quali. As the Red Bull, watching them now, we're gonna see Packer still in the pits. Right. I'm gonna watch the Mercedes now. Try not to lose the back end through here. I think he's just on the slowdown lap. Look at that tyre. Why is it there? Oh, this one. Okay. This obviously the Williams crashing. Those people on their out laps, and yep. Here is Kagwa going on for his out lap in the Alpine, and so far 5 people have set their laps. We're waiting for a couple more now to do that. So the fastest time at the moment is a 1:26.615, and Jamboy, he's gone even faster than his teammate this time. He says a 126.455. That is true. He has bettered himself. And there goes the Alpha Tauri at 125.8. And there's a crash! There's a crash! The Red Bull's out of the session. Mr. BT 2004 is out of qualifying. I was literally spectating him go into the... Oh my goodness, that's a disappointment for Red Bull. They have been... They weren't doing the best so far in this season. Mostly to what they normally do in real life. They're, I think, 7th in the Constructors at the moment. And their other driver is 9 seconds off of the fastest time in the second sector. So, not the best for Red Bull at the moment. And the Red Bulls just cut the corner, I think. And, oh, look at this. The Mercedes has gone fastest. By Ahi 2003, it's a 125.845. Only 4 thousandths of a second faster. Or 400ths of a second faster. 400ths, whatever. And now, Resolute Rally 1 is out for his outlap. Out. I said lot outs there. As the Alpine has locked his car into 5th position, a 127.051. Not a bad lap at all. Oh, look at that. What's the Alpine doing in that wall there? Kagwa has put his Alpine into the barriers on the final sector. And he hasn't got a front wing. He's going to have to pit. Yeah. This is somehow this isn't causing a yellow flag in the 3rd sector. Now it is. I wouldn't be very surprised if it. I would be very surprised if there wasn't. As it goes into the pit lane, and now look at this. Spray's gone, water's gone. I think it's time for slicks. The track's starting to dry up. So everyone that outlap now, abandon your outlap. Switch onto the slicks as fast as you can, I would say. You want to get those fast. Oh, what's happened here? There's a crash with the Red Bull. Both Red Bulls out of quali. Oh, Red Bull's qualifying couldn't go any worse. As we're watching Slapstream, he was a 10th faster in the 2nd sector. He is in 3rd at the moment. Could he snatch pole from Ahi 2003? As he's on the final bend, he's going into the pits. He's going to pit for slicks. He could have finished that lap, but he's gonna head right onto the slick tyres. Is there anyone out there yet with the slicks on? Yes, there is. But they're in the pits. Jamboy's on the softs. He might come out soon though. Razzie Aussie also on the soft tyres. And Phil M13. The avatar, yeah, DRS enabled. Now you can tell. Nah, the rain is gone. 3 people out of qualifying in the first 8 minutes. What a surprise. Right. Yeah, many people are deciding to go right onto those soft tyres. You need to go onto the softs, and look at this. Alfa Romeo's coming out the... no, that's a Haas. That's Jamboy. He's coming out the pit lane, and he's got the soft tyres on. Now, he's going to be the first one out on the slick tyres, and he's going to test them out for the first time. Try not to spin. He's going to have to get some heat into those tyres as well. As Paco goes out on his out... he's on his outlet. He's going to pit. Oh, wait, no, he's deciding to stay out. Paco has stayed out. The championship leader has stayed out on Inters. Was that a good decision or not? Oh, he's cut the corner. Oh, that he must have messed up. He's not having the best of times as the championship leader at the moment. Now he's thinking in his head, I should have pit. He was thinking it at the beginning, and then he just turned away from it. And that was probably the worst decision he could have done. Seven and a half minutes left in quali. First driver to get on a flying lap with the soft tyres is Jamboy 280 as he comes across the final couple of corners and onto the main straight. He's going to start his flying lap right now. And here we are then. First sector. Looking, down the straight. You can't really tell if he's doing good or not. It's just a straight, to be honest. When you get into the corners, you can tell if he's doing good or not. And it looks like both Aston Martins have decided to go onto the mediums for quali. They could be going mediums to hards in the race. Now, I'm not fully sure. I'm new to this stuff, but I've heard from last race there was a sprint race that decides the grid for the race. That should be nice. So, here we are. Many people are starting their laps on the soft tyres. Jamboy. Jambo. Jambo, get out of my microwave. Anyways, he comes across the line. It's a 1:15.8. He's 10 seconds faster than his original lap on Inters. Now, what are the others going to look for? Slapstream, he's going 2 seconds faster through the second sector. He's looking pretty strong. There's a yellow flag in the first sector. I think that's just a slow Alpine there. Or, yeah, I think that's just a slow Alpine. He's gone purple in the second sector. This is big. If this McLaren slaps it on pole, that would be pretty good. Here we are across the line now. Is that pole position? That is pole position, and by 2/200ths of a second. It got close in the end, but he just pulled it off. And you can't blame him. He was doing great. Right, let's have a look at the others then. Watching the other Haas. He's on a flying lap now. Where's he going to put his car? As the Alfa Romeo set a 1:16.4 and the Alpine set a 1:17.1. And we're watching now from Apelic 14. He is doing quite well so far. He's a pretty speedy man in that AlphaTauri, you can't deny. Could he go and snatch pole here from Slapstream? That's the big question on his hands here. He's going to have to go. He's going a little bit tighter through those corners to try get the maximum outspeed here. And across the final turn. Is he going to get pole? No, that's going to be 6th place. He had it good. He just didn't pull it off properly in the 3rd sector. Really? Oh. See, mate. Oh, he was nice. Sad he's gone. But anyways, it isn't all gone for Paco as he starts his flying lap. So, in the first sector, he's gonna open up that DRS. He's gonna use the ERS down the straight. He's gonna use it very efficiently as well. He doesn't want to race today. So, around that turn. Now around this square-like corner there. Not sure why that was invented and why people thought it was a good idea. And now the Alpha... Oh, it's a fastest lap for the Alpha Tauri at 1:15.5. See, I did tell you he had speed. And that speed has been shown. And very well done, I have to say. But we're now watching the championship leader, Paco, trying to get pole position. Now, will he get that pole position? You've got 2 minutes left. So, basically, he has either 1 or 2 laps left to after this to try get it if he doesn't get it this lap. And across the line he goes. He's going to finish for P5. Not the best, I'll be honest. But, in his eyes, it's alright. Because all he needs to do is finish ahead of his championship rival to go and show that his rival who's... Oh, I dropped my phone. I'm done. Sorry about that. I just dropped my phone. There's a yellow flag in the first sector. Just pretty sure it's just slow cars again. But Paco's going to go for another flying lap here. As he's 4 seconds slower. I think he's just going on a slow lap here to try gain the tyre temperature and go for a final flying lap at the end. So here we are now with let's have a look at the Alpine. He finished his lap in 5th, so ahead of Paco. The Alpine, very well done, I must say. And we're gonna have a look. Oh god, shut up. Shut up. I can't make my thing shut. Okay, anyway. At the moment, many people are coming out now, if they haven't already. SBS Bobby's coming out as well now, so he's going to try have a nice go at this. Hopefully he does get it. Or is he not coming out? Am I just dumb? Yes, I am. Many everyone else is coming out though. So, the Aston Martins, at the start, Border Bold 495 was supposed to start on the medium tyre. Now, he is starting on the soft, so he switched tyre. And, to be honest, he hasn't done bad. So, that wasn't a bad decision. I thought starting on the mediums wasn't the best. And what is Paco doing? I'm not sure if this is completely normal to just cut the track. Gonna have a look. Just gonna have a look if anyone has any penalties. I'm guessing not, and it doesn't let me show. He's just cutting every corner. I mean, let the guy have some fun, but why? He's 7 temps up. And he's doing alright, I guess, you know? Doing good. Alright. Cross the line. Still 8th. Okay. Didn't expect that, but he's going for one final flying lap now. If I'm fully right. Or is that him running? Yeah, that's him. That's his qualifying finished. And if Border Bowl doesn't he's in the barrier. That's his front wing gone. Didn't expect that at all. So now it's all down to Razor Oddy. He is on his flying lap at the moment. If he doesn't go ahead of his teammate, Slapstream's going to be on pole. Across the line he goes. Is only 10th position. Slapstream is on pole for the Mexican Grand Prix. And that's going to be very well here. He's going to be very happy with that result. It's a 1:15.008, the final time. That's going to leave the McLaren garage very happy and onwards to whatever's happening next. And you know what? There's fireworks outside. It just works, okay? It just works. The fireworks and him getting pole position are just the exact same. It's just perfect timing, I guess. So that brings an end to short quali here. That's the first session done and dusted. Now, the next session, where we can actually get some racing action here. So, Slapstream's on pole, followed by the Alpha Tauri of Appalach 14, then Jamboy, followed by Border Bold in the Aston Martin, then Imposter Among One, Resolute Rally 1, a High 2003, and FRL, Arise 1K, Arise, I don't know, I'm sorry if I misspelled your name, Arise 1K, Paco, the championship leader, and Raza Aussie in the top 10. And that was a nice quali to see there. Quite exciting quali as well, I must say. But one thing's for certain, wasn't the best there for Red Bull. They're going to have to try shape themselves up heading into the next session. Oof. But you know what? It's all good. I mean, I hope so. I'm sure it is. So. What's happened? What's going on? I think we're all on the grid here. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. It's going to be everyone on the grid for the race. And it's lights out, and away we go. This is a formation lap. How did I mess that up? So, right. I'm just like, yeah, this is a formation lap. And someone's been disqualified right away. That's the Williams. What's happened there then? That's not a that way. Is that an Alpine? That's an Alpine. My bad. I'm getting everything wrong. Right. Anyway, so I'm just saying this up. Slapstream got pole, looking very good for the race. Just needs to keep off this AlphaTauri here, and he should be nice and good. Now we're going to switch back to Paco, the championship leader. He's been doing well so far, and at the moment he's fighting for the championship lead in the 6th race so far this season. He really wants to keep his championship lead going because he doesn't want to be overtaken, and I mean it. If he gets overtaken, he's not going to be very happy. And the Williams has left the session. I'm not sure why. So go back up to Slapstream. Pole position for him and McLaren. His teammates down in 10th. It's a disqualification already for FRL Arise 1K. So already he's out of the Grand Prix before the race even started. So now everyone's reforming onto the grid. So we're going to have a look at tyres. So many people should be starting on the softs. If you're not starting on the softs, then I don't know what you're doing. You must be going for a mediums to hard strategy. But now everyone is onto the grids and the race is about to begin. Slapstream ready to begin as the lights illuminate here. It's 5 red lights here for the Mexican Grand Prix, and it's lights out and away we go. It's a good start by both of the leaders, and already the AlphaTauri's, he's side by side here. I almost like the name of this. He's side by side and he's gone into the lead. But they're very close here. The Haas tries to send it up the inside. He looked for the move, but he doesn't get it done. And the Mercedes of Imposter Among One's up to 3rd already. The McLaren is starting to pull away as the AlphaTauri is going to have to try to defend. What the hell have I just done? He's going to have to try to defend from the Mercedes. And Jamboy has made himself up to 3rd already. So very well done by Jamboy. He's made himself up to 3rd. And Imposter Among One's left the session. What is going on? Why is everyone leaving? What's happened? He's just... Oh, he's in AI mode. I honestly don't know what's happening anymore. I really don't. It's funny though. Okay. So, oh, there's a yellow flag in the second sector. That's a Red Bull. The Red Bull is out of the race. What's happened? Oh, he must have had contact. It's a virtual safety car. The Alfa Romeo must have made contact with the Red Bull. I didn't see anything personally, but there must have been contact between the two, because now Alfa Romeo doesn't have a front wing, and the Red Bull's out of the race. The full safety car's been called out now, and this is going to give a chance to many people on the mediums to have a go at maybe pitting here. Could they? Could they pit? I mean, I'll have to go and see now, because I think all of them are going to stay out. It's only a first lap incident here. I don't think many would stay out. Many would go into the pits even. So this is going to be quite an interesting finish to the Grand Prix. So it's already kicked off right as we started. Safety car deployed. Now I didn't see at all what happened, but there must have been a big crash because the Red Bull's now out of the race, and that's just going to bring Red Bull's hopes of getting points this Grand Prix, or at least getting a decent result, out the window for one driver. The other one is actually in the points at the moment. He's in P10. So here we are. This could be quite an interesting, and there's a 5-second penalty for Hawaii 2003. Why did he get that penalty? I'm guessing it was for corner cutting. Okay, so what happened here? Loads of warnings at the beginning. Terminal damage. Severe collision with border bolt. Oh, he must have hit him in the safety car. Right, that wasn't ideal. So he had border bolt onto the safety car. He didn't get a penalty. Now I've done many F1 races in my time on Grand Prix and in multiplayer and everything, but every time I would hit someone else, get a penalty. Not just the one. Third lap of the Grand Prix, still on the safety car, obviously. Might come in this lap. Probably will come in this lap, actually. So, as look at this, the Ahai 2003, he's in the pit lane. Opportunity to spend spend his penalty. He's going to drop to the back of the grid though because of it. He's going to use his penalty, and he's switching onto the medium tyres. He must have had front wing damage as well, so he's going to pit. And there you go. He's coming out of the pit lane now in last. He needs to catch up the field though before the restart. So, Slapstream. He kept his lead at the start, and he's still in the lead by lap 3 under safety car. Many people trying to warm up their tyres for the safety car restart. And I tell you, that AlphaTauri is looking at that first spot, and he's like, I want it. I really damn want it. And he's gonna go for it first corner. And I think the Red Bulls left the session. I mean, I wouldn't blame him. He's crashed out of the Grand Prix. So anyway, I feel really bad for him. I really didn't know what happened, but it's very disappointing that the Red Bulls are really struggling this race. Right, so let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship. Ahai 2003, and that's a penalty for Paco. Both of the championship contenders got penalties, but since Ahai pitted, he's going to be at the back of the field, but with medium tyres, and he won't have a penalty. But for Paco, he can't pit this lap. I mean, he could pit this lap, but why would he? Because the safety car is going to go now, and pitting now would basically throw away any chance of getting close to the field, unless another safety car pops up out of nowhere. But again, the gap in the Drivers' Championship is only 1 point. So, yeah. But at this point, both drivers are out of the top 10 position, out of the points. But that doesn't matter at the moment. The safety car is in, and the race continues. As there is a yellow flag already, not sure if why that was there. But we are watching Jam Boy here behind both of them. He looks to have the ERS enabled. Will he go for a move here? He isn't going. Oh, there's been contact behind. And that's what happened there. That was his teammate. No, that wasn't his teammate. That was, I think that was Boulderbolt. Yeah, Boulderbolt. He isn't out of the Grand Prix. He must have damage. But I don't know what happened there. It must have been a quite dangerous move though, because they definitely made contact. And now the Haas is trying to go for a move on the AlphaTauri. He's getting quite close here onto him. The gap is closing down now. So Will he be able? Oh, what am I doing? Will he be able? And there's a 3-second penalty. Will he be able? Oh, that's Jam Boy and his teammate both getting 3-second penalties. So that's going to be disappointing. And now the pass has gone past. AlphaTauri's going to send it. And now they're getting very close, wheel-to-wheel racing, and his teammate wants to try pop in and have a sandwich, try and have a go at overtaking, but it doesn't look like that's going to be happening. As Slapstreams has the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, both of the Haas drivers have penalties and are fighting each other at the moment. So, I wouldn't say this is the best thing to do if you're literally finding your teammate. You don't want to risk hitting them off the track. That's definitely one thing. So anyway, this looks to be quite an interesting race at the moment. Obviously, everything really depends on if you can keep it out of the barriers. And look at this! What's happened? Slapstreams had a spin! Talking about keeping it out of the barriers, he has kept it out of the barriers, but that has just thrown away his race lead. And now it's going to put the AlphaTauri in the perfect place possible. And that's also a 3-second penalty for Phil M13. And that's also a penalty for Razor Aussie. And now loads of people are getting penalties. As Esky Boy Jim gets a 3-second penalty as well. That's a yellow flag in the second sector. But oh my goodness. Slapstream's lead has just been thrown away, and that's even more. I haven't seen something this disappointing since Shrek 2. Oh goodness, I can't believe it. Well, that's his pole turned to dust, but behind is Razor Aussie. He's going wheel to wheel with Phil M13. They're going to be very close entering turn 1. Phil's on the inside, now he's on the outside. Oh, nearly made contact there. Gone a little bit wide there. Who's going to have DRS? It's going to be the AlphaTauri. But will he be able to overtake? Oh, no one has DRS on that straight. He won't be able to overtake. So, that's pretty disappointing. And Jamboy gets a penalty as well. So, that's his second penalty. He's now got 6 seconds to his name. Not very good, I'll be honest. So, lap 6, and lots has happened, and the AlphaTauri is leading the Grand Prix, and with a gap of 2 seconds, not 2 seconds, so 1.2 seconds, as Ahai 2003, the championship contender, gets a 3-second penalty after pitting and getting rid of that penalty. Now, these two championship contenders are very close to each other, as you can tell. You've got the Williams ahead, and you've got the Mercedes behind. If these two collide, it would be the most controversial thing I've ever seen, ever. Hello, Jack, have you fractured your leg? No. Anyway, so, as we continue, Paco, he's ahead of Ahai 2003. He's going to get DRS. Ahai 2003, he could be overtaken by his teammate here, and that has happened. I'm not sure if that was a tactical move to let him pass, but he's passed now. And look at this ahead. SB Bobby's fighting with the Alfa Romeo. He's not going to get DRS. The Alfa Romeo is going to be lucky here, and he's going to get the DRSs. Look at this. As imposter among one, after overtaking his teammate, overtook Paco. And now the Ferrari, he's on a charge. But I want to see here what happens between the two championship contenders, because these two could easily ruin their chances for both of them. And if they give each other penalties, that could get very heated very quickly. So let's try not do that, I would say. Here we are now. So, the lead is now being extended. The gap was 1.2 seconds, I mentioned last time I mentioned it. The gap is now 1.7. And now many people are getting penalties for multiple warnings, I'm guessing for corner cutting. But I wouldn't be surprised as the Haas run out of VRS. So, the AlphaTauri is obviously a bit too fast for his liking. as behind Imposter Among One has once again overtaken someone. He has now got past the Alfa Romeo up into 12th position. He is on an absolute run of form at the moment on race pace wise. He's overtaken 5 people in the last coming laps, and here we are. There's a yellow flag where we are now, and there's damage. I don't know what happened. Someone ahead must have damage. And yes, there's damage for the Red Bull. He's going slowly, and that's a virtual safety car. What happened? Exactly. He must have hit the barrier, must have gone wide. And that's Red Bull's chances of points thrown out the window. He needs to pit. But will he be able to pit in the virtual safety car? Because if he pits in the virtual safety car, he'll gain a little bit of time. But at the same time, he's going to lose a lot. He was running in P9 as well. He could have scored points for Red Bull after his teammate retired. And as I said in qualifying and before the race, this wasn't going to end well for Red Bull, as he goes into the pit lane, and many others goes into the pits as well to change tyres. And I think the Ferrari at the bollard. But that doesn't matter. I mean, I don't think so, at least. The AlphaTauri is still in the lead, and now Paco gets a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. So, Paco, you would like to explain. He's in the pits for this time his first venture into the pits, and Imposter Among Us a 5-second penalty. I should really just stop saying these penalties, as he serves his 5 seconds, because he's got 5 seconds more. If he pits again, he will be pitting again, I think. Oh, never mind. He is serving the 10 seconds. And that 10 seconds is served. He's dropped down a bit, and there's a DNF for the Alfa Romeo. What's happened there? He's out of the Grand Prix. And now, the gap between the AlphaTauri and the Haas, I thought it was 4.5 seconds. It's down to 2 seconds now, and the Haas is gaining. Well, was gaining and still is, sort of. And there's the Alfa Romeo. I wonder why he crashed. He just hit the barrier on the exit, and he's out of the race. That's 2 people now retired in the first 9 laps, 10 laps. Pretty sure it's 9 laps, but again, not the best. And the race leader has pit. Now, what tyres has he pit onto? That's the mediums. He has pit onto the medium tyres. So he's going to come out just behind Jamboy. So he's in a good position at the moment. So others behind are also making their pit stop, and here we are now. We're having a fight between the Williams and the Alpine. The Williams behind is going to get DRS. Will he be able to get past? He doesn't even have DRS. Boulderbolt, who had a crash at the safety car restart, he's in P14 at the moment. He's getting very close to the back of that Williams. He can make a move soon. He has his DRS enabled, ERS also enabled. Is he going to make this move? No, because ahead, we've already got a move happening, and that Williams has got past, and they made contact! The Alpine and the Aston Martin made contact, but just about there. Survived. Didn't get, they didn't spin, at least. If they would have spun really badly, that would have been really bad. And they made contact again. So, I think Boulderbolt is acting quite bold here. Funny. Anyway, he's got his ERS open. DRS again. He's going to send it. And he has made that move stick up into P13. Paco's down to 14th. And that is a position up for him. As we see the drivers who haven't pit. Oh, we've got a fight here. The AlphaTauri and the Haas. They finally met and they've made contact here. As the AlphaTauri just got past. My brother. Why does he have to come in? Whatever. Right, let's continue. AlphaTauri ahead of Jamboy. Just like it was before they had the pit stops. It was all good. And now SPS Bobby, who hasn't pit yet, and also the Aston Martin of Quillen is boss is stayed out, and he is in the lead at the moment. He is on the medium tyre, so I wouldn't be surprised if he did stay out. And that's a 3-second penalty for SBS Bobby for multiple warnings. It's going to be a lot of penalties, so I wouldn't imagine by at least the end of this race everyone's going to have at least one penalty. But now, the leader doesn't have a penalty yet, but also hasn't pit yet. So when he does pit, he's going to be a lot down the field. But penalty-wise, he could gain a couple of positions because of it. As Boulder Bowl gets another penalty, this time for multiple warnings. As we're watching now, the Aston Martin lapping the Alpine. So lapping already on that 12. The Alpine's not having the best race, I'll be honest. So we're gonna have a look at penalties now. Jamboy's got 12 seconds. Boulder Bowl's got 11. So both of these drivers need to really just try not to, you know, kill themselves. Basically, try not to mess up. And here we are. SBS Bobby in second, who hasn't pit, and the Aston Martin in first. But when is he going to pit? Because these tyres have had him to the start of this race. I think he'll be pitting for a while ago, because he is on the mediums and he can bring these tyres a long way. So I think he won't be pitting for a while. As here we are now, watching some of the others having a little fight here, a little scrap between the Red Bull and the Williams. So the Red Bull had a crash in a close place near to here last time. What's happening here? I think the Williams is going to have DRS on the Red Bull. Is he going to make a move? He certainly will, as they get very, very close to each other. The Red Bull just isn't going to have his day here. He's being passed by the Williams, and the Williams is up to P11. He brings really late though. Does the Red Bull. He goes a little bit wide through that corner, hits the curb, and he's already nearly a second behind the Williams after that chicane. So isn't going the best for the Red Bull team today, and that's just going to make it a little bit worse, you know, just a little bit sour on the top. So as we go back up to the top now, you've got SBS Bobby. He's being chased up now by the AlphaTauri, which would be in the lead at the moment if the two ahead didn't pit. But now this could influence Jamboy to get into this fight, but he also has a penalty, so he has to be careful as the Ferrari goes into the pit lane. He's going to get DRS because of it, and there's a yellow flag. That's an Aston Martin, and he's out of the race. That's Border Balls. He's out of the race in the first. He's out of the race though, and we're going to watch Poster among one to see if we can get a camera shot of his car. That's a safety car though. That's another safety car, and many people, just like SBS Bobby, pitting now was the best idea they could have done. This was great for them. They didn't lose much time. They also didn't win any, to be honest. Basically, they didn't lose time in the pit lane, which worked exceptionally well for him. Well timed as the safety car comes out. It's the second safety car. I mean, it could have been third, unless this was unless we're counting the virtual safety car. Oh, my microphone fell. Including the virtual safety car, there's been 3 safety cars so far in the first 14 laps. 2 full safety cars and 1 virtual. So a lot of action already in this first half of the Grand Prix. And now would be a perfect time for the Aston Martin to pit, and he's only thinks so as well, as he comes into the pit lane and he's going to get a change of tyres. Now, which tyres is he going to be pitting on? He should be pitting on probably the soft tyres. And am I right here or am I wrong? Yes, I'm right. He's on the soft tyres, boys. As he comes out, he isn't going to lose much positions, actually, because he stayed out. He's going to come out, I think, just behind the McLaren, which is going to put him in P6. and without any penalties. This is very good. And Slapstream, who spun at the beginning, he's got himself back up to 3rd position. Wow, this is a great comeback story. Here, spun at the start, and now he's back. Lap 15. Slapstream got pole in qualifying yesterday. He's back in this Grand Prix. He's in 3rd position, and the 2 Haas drivers ahead are in a 1-2 at the moment, but they both have penalties. So, I would like to say fast as well. Haas 1-2. Very well done to the Haas team for getting in these positions, because in the Constructors' Championship, they could use it, as they are in 8th at the moment with 75 points, and could overtake Red Bull. And also, if they finish well enough, they will be able to overtake Alpine as well, and possibly even Aston Martin. So, great job, I must say. So, and possibly even Alfa Romeo. Goodness me, they're a very good team, even though they're in 8th from the Constructors. AlphaTauri apparently hasn't had the best season so far. 69 points in only 6 races, 5 races even, 5 full races. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this. Sorry, we're gonna have a look at some of what people are putting on the Discord chat, and 5-second penalties are being spread out everywhere. As Kakwa gets a 5-second penalty again for stuff. I honestly don't know, but that's another 5-second penalty. So, could this be a chance for Slapstream to get back into 1st position? If he's quick enough, certainly, yes, he can. So, the Haas drivers are in a 1-2. And the safety car has been out twice this Grand Prix. 3 retirements, many spins, many broken front wings. This race has been chaotic from the start, and even in qualifying, this was a very chaotic race. As here we are in lap 16, not even halfway through this race. So there's going to be a lot more action coming through this Grand Prix. It's Jamboy ahead. He's very eager to start once again, as his teammate behind is also very eager. I think everyone's eager to start again, because they really want to overtake people right at the beginning. They need to gain positions as fast as they can. Right, here we are. The safety car is in this lap, and this is going to be a safety car restart of hopefully a really good one for Slapstream, and also hopefully a good one for the Haas team, which are in a 1-2 position at the moment, as the safety car is coming in. Jamboy is going to try get the heat into his tyres before the lap begins. And he's gone. He's caught his teammate slightly off guard there. No, he hasn't. And across here we go as we start from the qualifying restart. And here we are, Slapstream making a move. Oh, Resolute Rally 1 is on the outside. They're going wheel to wheel. And look, the other Haas driver, he's going quite slow. It's going to be 3 wide as he closes the door on Jamboy closes the door on Slapstream, and the Haas of and there's a yellow flag in the first sector. What happened there? There must have been some contact. And now look at this. This is an overtake for the lead here. Jamboy is gonna just defend off Slapstream there. Slapstream's actually been pushed a little wide, and now he's dropped back into 3rd. So still a Haas 1-2. Very close though, and now the Aston Martin's going to have a go at overtaking. Weaves a little bit from behind. That could have got bad very quickly. It's Resolute Rally gets a 3-second penalty. So if depending on the penalties, Slapstream is in the lead of this race. So it doesn't matter about how much you're leading by or anything, as Slapstream and Resolute Rally make contact a bit there, as the Aston Martin tries to go around the outside of the McLaren, as they nearly touch there, around the outside, down the inside for the Aston Martin. He's made the move stick, and now the Williams has got past, and now the AlphaTauri's going to have a go at overtaking him. This is an absolute fall of places here. He's dropped down 2 places already at the start, and now just defending off the AlphaTauri. The AlphaTauri's going to absolutely send it into turn 1. Ferrari's going a little bit of a farther line to try get the position back as the McLaren goes wide. Still in a side-by-side position with the AlphaTauri though, but could he still get ahead? This is very close fighting here as they nearly made contact. The AlphaTauri still ahead, and the Ferrari's now having a go, and he's lost 4 positions by this, and I can't believe it. There's a yellow flag as well. Once again, what's happened here? And it looks to me like the Alpine. Oh, the Red Bull. The other Red Bulls out of the Grand Prix. Oh no! Both Red Bulls are now out of the race, as you can see. What even happened there? Did he just retire, or did he just retire? I think he must have just retired. I don't think you get a thing like that. I don't think you get an angle like that and go into a barrier. But anyway, the Aston Martin behind is catching up on the lead, as behind the Williams is overtaking Resolute Rally. This could get very close here. The Williams has passed into P3. That's a podium position there for the Williams team as they try to extend their Constructors' Championship lead here. As the Haas is eager to get past, but he's busy defending off the AlphaTauri, who tried making a move. Luckily, he stays ahead, but AlphaTauri gets a good traction through that corner, and he's back past, up into P4. Down to P5 goes the Haas. Not the best start of lap 19 he really wanted there, as the Williams is now catching up on P2. The Aston Martin, he has DRS at the moment. He isn't going to say, he doesn't want to. He's going to brake a little bit late on the exit. Doesn't get the best slide here. As Jambo goes a little bit wider through that corner. Then that's going to get the Aston Martin on his tail, and this could get very, very interesting very quickly, as the Aston Martin is going to have DRS enabled and also his ERS on the Haas. And as he pulls over to the right and to the left, they're wheel to wheel, side to side here, as he gets past into P1. That's the lead for the Aston Martin. The Jamboy goes wide, trying to get the position back. He really wants it, but of course he isn't going to get it, as the Aston Martin goes past and still has DRS. So now it's anyone's game from the top 3, and if the AlphaTauri catches up, it could be him as well. That could get past Jamboy though. He's not going to be very happy about that. As we are watching the Williams, he looks like he's gaining a lot on Jamboy here, and could he overtake him quite soon? Could he overtake him on the straight, on the main straight? He possibly could, and do you know what? He probably could, and we're going to watch from the AlphaTauri's view of this. The AlphaTauri is trying to gain up on them. Now we're going to switch back to the view of the Haas. Williams is gaining, but the Haas Jamboy is still going to have DRS, but he's under pressure here from the Williams, and this Williams isn't going to give up on this position quite easily. And behind, Paco's making moves, and he is trying to catch up with his championship rival, which is up in 8th position. Now, the Williams, he's got DRS on Jamboy. He's not going to make that move stick just yet, but is getting very close here. As Slapstream, he's gained a couple of positions since his downfall at the safety car restart. He was in 7th last time I checked. He's now into 5th, so he's gained 2 positions. One of them was SBS Bobby, and Slapstream's got his first penalty, 3 seconds for multiple warnings. So now it's that's another penalty for SBS, probably multiple ones again. Breaks very late as the Williams. He goes off the track, but now this could be still a great chance for him to pass as he goes. And he misses up that corner a bit there. Not ideal, I do say. But now onto the straight. The Williams will have DRS. Will be able to make the move stick as behind. AlphaTauri, the AlphaTauri of Apelic 14 might have a go here. And the Williams is making a move on Jamboy. And right past he goes. As the Alpha tries to send it, nearly made contact. But the Williams is up to second place. And he is a speedy fella, I must say. But Jambo, God, I keep saying Jamboy, he's doing third and in a good shot, but behind, the AlphaTauri's trying to make a move here. They made contact from what I saw. I think they made contact at least. I saw contact on there, and I'm not sure if it was contact or not. And now it's going to try sending it through there. And he's got a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. And now he's got the McLaren right on him. Could overtake him at any point now. And they're going side by side. As the McLaren gets past. He gets past the AlphaTauri. And who was in first for a couple laps isn't anymore. He's out of the top 4 now. Ahead, he's going to have to defend. Doesn't defend much as they go side by side once again. And the AlphaTauri goes back past into P3. And it was a good move, I must say. So, as we continue, Jamboy has lost all of his ground. From what was in a good podium place, has dropped down all the way to 11th. So this is definitely not very good for him at all. And I mean it. His race has gone from great to terrible in a couple laps. So now we're watching the Aston Martin extending the gap between him and the Williams. The gap is now at most 2 seconds. But the gap is closing. The Williams is a speedy car, and they want another win to extend their championship lead. So, what's going to happen here? Because the Aston Martin, he might be conserving at the moment, as he is in the lead. And he's on the soft tyres. The one behind him, that's no. And the car behind him, he's on mediums. Now, he should be concerned, because a person on mediums gaining on him, that's not the best. And behind, Slapstream has got back past the AlphaTauri of Apelic 14. Back into P3 he goes. And what a nice overtake it was, I must say. DRS enabled on the car ahead. Won't be able to pass him though, because there's a blue flag. I think that is for the Alpine to get out of the way and get past by the leaders. So, lap 24, you've got 4 retirements. You've got, I don't know any more penalties. You've got people, and there's a yellow flag as an imposter among one has retired. Has he crashed? I'm not sure. Must have had an incident, because now he's out of the Grand Prix on the pit straight. Now, is that going to cause any safety car? I don't think it will. But, don't know what happened there. Make that 5 retirements in the Grand Prix. I'm going to have a look at him now. Oh, his car disappeared. Oof. Slapstream, though, has gone up to second. It looks like the Williams has decided to pit. He's going to go onto the soft tyres, I'm pretty sure. Should be, at least. Softs to the end. We've got 11 laps to go. And this could be turning in anyone's way, as 2 people have pit, and I think, who else pit? I think that was just the one actually. Oh, never mind, so you've got the car, the Alpine, has pit as well, so Kagwa, he is down to P14 now. Yeah, he's probably going to come out P14. Unless he somehow comes out ahead of the AlphaTauri. Yeah, he comes out P14. So, I'd like to put your attention onto this. The gap is only 7 tenths between second and third. But will the AlphaTauri be able to catch on here and get second place? It could get closer. But who's going to get ahead? I don't know. So, behind Appalic 14, ahead Slapstream. Slapstream's in the pits. Now, which tyre is he going to be going on to? And he's sped in the pit lane. 5-second penalty is given. He's going to be going on to softs to the end. He's going to have to serve his penalty. And behind him, he's got a Ferrari as well. And that Ferrari so happens to be SBS Bobby. He's in the pits. And he's going to be sitting on a new, fresh set of soft tyres. Now, is he going to come out in the points? Probably he might just come out behind Resolute Rally, and he does, but he's still in the points as he exits the pits. So, now, the leader is on tyres that is old and stuff. I need to stop. So, he's on old tyres, and yeah, he's on old tyres. He's on 10-lap old meat softs. And I would imagine how is oh my god, I need to speak. I wonder how much his tyre wear is on, because those tyres would be dead by now. As it is, it's 10 laps on soft tyres. I think he's gonna pit this lap. He has to. Yep, there he is. Goes into the pit lane, and into the pits goes the Aston Martin, and that's gonna be a big changing point in this Grand Prix. He's gonna serve his penalty. Obviously, he doesn't have any penalties, I don't think, as he's let go. Bit of a slow let go. Must have messed it up a little bit on his release, but that's all right. He's gonna come out in P5. The Williams comes out ahead. So now the 3 ahead are on mediums. But if I'm right, you've got 9 laps left. 9 laps left. Would those mediums last to the end of the race? Because if they aren't, then the Williams has a chance of winning this Grand Prix. And probably will actually win this Grand Prix. But behind, you've got Slapstream, who also pitted a lap earlier. So Slapstream could still get a podium. And there's a yellow flag in the first sector. I think, what's happened here? I think there was an incident between the Alfa Romeo and the McLaren. I don't know what exactly happened, but I must have been going a bit slowly there. I must have made contact. Had a little spin. I'm not very sure. But we move on. And in the lead is the AlphaTauri on the medium tyres. Behind is the Mercedes. He isn't in pit either. So Rogel, he's not pitting either. So he's staying out. They are mediums. They do last longer. But 12 and 13 laps on mediums would have at least got their tyre wear pretty much down. And why is Packer on the hards? I literally didn't get myself to question this. But it's fine. And here we are now watching Paco being overtaken by the Aston Martin, who just hit a lap earlier. Oh, just came out the pits and they made contact! Paco's been spun round! And that's a nightmare for him, as he's been spun round on those hard tyres. He's on the... that's a massive... That's not a massive crash, but that should be one looked by the stewards there. If you're watching here, I think that man, not anything to him, but I think he should be adopted a penalty for that. We need to recheck that after the race, I would say. That wasn't ideal. I do say so myself. Wasn't ideal for the Aston Martin to do that. It's his first contact, or major contact of the race. Doesn't have any penalties yet, but after race, the stewards might have to investigate that. As we now look at our leader once again, the gap is 3 seconds between him and Ahi 2003. But the main attention I would like to give on to is the Williams. He's gaining a lot on these medium tyre runners, and so is Slapstream. Both of these drivers, oh sorry, I got so close to the mic there. Both of these drivers could really get into a good position if these three pit, and they will pit at the end of this. And Imposter Among One says he got taken out by an Alpha Tauri. Now, what was that Alpha Tauri? I really don't know. He's out of the race already. Did he get into contact with Phil? I'm not very sure, but that could be something to talk about after the Grand Prix. Now, DRS is enabled, and on the Williams, he's right behind the Ferrari. Could he get this move done on the main straight? I think he might, as the gap is only 3 tenths. He's on fresher tyres and faster tyres. He should probably breeze past her, as he will get DRS and ERS as well, will be activated. Not much though, he already knows he's going to get past with the DRS. DRS enabled, Steam's passed. Literally nothing stopping him. And behind, Slipstream is going to have to try and make a move as well, and he's going to send it into turn 1. That move is quite easily done there. That's the first of many to get past, of many medium runners. The next one is the Mercedes of Ahai 2003, trying to score as much points as he can to take the championship lead. He already knows, or at least I think, he already knows apparently, that his championship rival has been spun round. So, it's now or never for him to score as much points as he can, because he's lost, his championship rival's lost positions, and he could gain a lot off this. So, he's going to try push right out through here to try get a good result. He's in second at the moment. Could he bring these mediums at the end of the Grand Prix? Maybe, maybe not, but it looks like he will, as the gap is decreasing here with the soft tyre runners and the medium tyre runners at the front. Now this is going to be a close finish here between 3 drivers, I think. The Alpha Tauri of Apelec 14, the Williams of RX NUFC Spiel team thing, and Slapstream. Now Slapstream's right on the back of the Williams. I think he's actually been going faster than the Williams these last couple of laps, and now is his chance to get close and overtake him soon, because he wants to get past the Williams as much as anyone else. So, is he going to get past? Maybe on the next DRS straight. We don't know. But looking by the tyres, it certainly looks like that the McLaren has fresher tyres. By only 1 lap though. Doesn't seem to change a lot, but anyways, we continue. And a late braking for the McLaren there, as we now, as we continue to watch here. It's a little bit of a rear contact for the Williams. That just left him a lot of time. As the cross the line we go, the McLaren will get DRS here. Will he get this overtake done? He switches to the left, on the outside, side by side, into turn 1, and that move is quite easily done as he goes past, and in the chicane, through the chicane, he is into P3, into the podium he goes. But he isn't done yet, because he has 2 more people ahead to go for, and Ahai 2003, he is his next target. The gap is 2.6 seconds. Could he get past him by the end of this Grand Prix? Probably, because he is on the fresher tyres, and just by seeing the tyres gap between them, he's got slower. The guys at the front have slower tyres and older tyres, and the guys behind have fresher tyres and faster tyres. So this should be an easy tyre gap between them. So, will the leader keep his position at leader by the final lap of this race? Maybe. Blue flag's being waved here. The Alpine is to get out of the way. as he's being lapped. He's going to be the first. Is he going to be the first one to get lapped? Who's being lapped here? Ah, yes, he is going to be the first one to be lapped. So, get out the way, he says. I can tell him. I could tell. I could. I could tell under his helmet. He's screaming, blue flag. The gap now between Snapstream and our high 2003 is only 8 tenths now. And the gap between the Williams and the McLaren is under 4 tenths of a gap. Everyone's very close here, except for the leader, who is trying to stay ahead on these really old 17-lap-old medium tyres. That was a long sentence. Anyways, we continue through the little twisting bit of Mexico. Only 4 laps remaining here in this race, and it's certainly be an important race for the championship, as Ahai will be taking the lead by the end of this Grand Prix. So, this is going to be a nice little end for the race as a whole, as he will be finishing. He will be hopefully finishing in the podium, but knowing these two drivers being super fast, he's dropped out of the podium just by that. He's down to P4, but he's going to get a one bag full of points here by the end of this race. So, across the line we go. Lap 34, DRS enabled for the Williams. Could he make a move? One on the back of the McLaren. He won't be able to make the move just yet. But now, the gap between the McLaren in second and the AlphaTauri in first is now just in a second's gap. So if he gets in that second's gap, he will be able to get in the DRS, and now he is certainly in the DRS range. But the McLaren also has another thing looking out from. He has to look behind him because he still has that Williams, and the Williams is looking very feisty here as he wants this win for the team as much as the McLaren needs it. So, across the line we go. Slapstream is going to have DRS on the AlphaTauri. The Williams will have DRS on Slapstream, and Ahai 2003 will have maybe not DRS on them. But here we go. The overtake for the lead. It's the McLaren who takes the lead of the race. On the 35th lap of the Grand Prix, he is passed, and into first as there's a yellow flag in the third sector. It was literally nothing. I was, oh god. Oh no. As the Williams now making a move on the AlphaTauri, nearly made contact. Oh my gosh, this is very, very close racing here. I see where they call it the side by side. My microphone came out as the AlphaTauri just stays ahead of the Williams, but the Williams is closer to him than anyone. Loses shape of the car on the exit. I think that was just because he was so close he couldn't see much, and I don't really play them, to be honest. He got very close very quickly. He might be able to make a move on the straight, but the Williams, as we head into the final lap now, probably won't be able to catch the McLaren, which isn't good for him, but it's great news for the McLaren indeed. As now we enter the final lap of the Grand Prix. The Williams is looking for a move on the AlphaTauri. Is he going to get that move done? He will get that move done. Into second place goes the Williams. AlphaTauri in third. And a little bit of a nudge at the front wing there. Now the AlphaTauri will get DRS. No, he won't. Yes, no, he won't. Okay. This is really confusing how these DRS detection zones work. But we're going to talk about the McLaren. And the McLaren... Oh, wow, I've only just realised. We need to talk about penalties. He's got 14 seconds. If this goes as so, on track, the McLaren's going to finish on first. Penalties-wise, the Williams is going to win. So, I see why the McLaren need to get through the pack as quick as they can. They're not going to finish in the lead of this Grand Prix. The Williams will, as the McLaren comes across the line to take the win on track. But when the penalties are applied, he's going to finish in P4, and the Williams has just won the Mexican Grand Prix. What a race that was, and what a crazy race to finish on. Drivers' Championship wise, Ahai 2003 takes the lead of the championship, as Paco only manages to finish in the points positions, only managed to finish in 10th, but there is still a race going on as they finish, and because of the penalties, Paco's jumped right up to 7th, so he's getting at least a couple points out of this race, but he's down to 2nd place in the Drivers' Championship. So that's his race done, and that's everyone else's race done as well. What a race, as the last one's going to come across the line right now. It's a great race for everyone to watch here, and totally an entertaining one, as the Alfa Romeo comes across the line now, and the race has finished. Great race, lads. A great one. Loved it. Alright. So, incident reports. And the Williams points to the crowd. He has won this race here in Mexico. The Alpha Tauri finishes in 2nd place. Good result from them. And the Mercedes finishes in 3rd to counteract with the Constructors' Championship. Great race for all of them and everyone. Entertaining race for the fans as well. Many people got penalties. All I can see is red. I'm not used to this. I do say, but what a race we've seen here. And that's gonna be that's gonna be one to watch. And the race comes to a close. And we are now going to have a look at what happens next in this Grand Prix, as there is a little bit of banter on the oh no, there's so much banter on the Discord chat. The McLaren drivers are not very happy. Oh no, this isn't very good. Oh no. We'll see you next time for the next sorry. Okay. We'll see you next time for the next Grand Prix. I might be commentating, probably not. Can I get out of this lobby now? Can I leave? Excellent. Right, cool. Great race. Great race, indeed. So, that's a race finished there, lads. Not bad. And there we go. And not a bad race. And I should probably end the stream. So, thank you everyone for watching. I am going to take a rest. My legs are aching. I've got a headache. My ears are in pain. And I've got so much other symptoms. Oh god. See you.